Ever thought about becoming a nurse? Not sure what exactly you want to do in your life and decision fatigue is stressing you out? Well, look no further, you're in the right place if you want to discover whether a nursing path is for you. Stay tuned if you want to have more knowledge and feel empowered.
So don't cry, gaze in your eyes. Now I'm looking mesmerized. Girl, love makes our head twirl. Looking on that cliff.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Amethyst Faye here, aka Faye, or also known as Aoife, which is my original name if you know how to pronounce it. So I'm a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for about 3 years now, but I've been working in the healthcare industry for maybe since 2015. So I've been in health like for almost a good majority of my adult life. And so this here video is really just about helping you find that path for you. It may not necessarily be nursing, but I'm hoping that the tips that I'm going to share with you in this video are going to expand your knowledge and allow you to use different tools to get to the same destination, which is finding a career path for you. Just a sidebar, this is going to be the beginning of a new series on my channel, and this is going to be the nursing series. So with this particular playlist, we're going to be talking about the whole nursing school experience to finding out what different type of nurse you can actually become, and I'll make those informative videos that you guys can view to hopefully influence and educate you in securing the proper degree for you, okay? Because I want you guys to be happy at the end of the day. Dedicating your time to nursing school is really amazing, but you also have to be dedicated, right? So you want to make sure it's worth it in the end, and you want to make sure you're going to be happy doing something that you love. If you like the idea of a nursing series, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below what kind of videos that you guys would like to see based on these, and I would love to create that content for you. So if you guys are excited about that, I want you to go ahead and click the notification bell so you guys know when these videos drop, okay? That's very important, and go ahead and subscribe to your girl. I'll appreciate that. So let's get into today's talk, right? Let's talk nursing. Have you ever been lost in life? Are you in between jobs and trying to figure out what you want to do? Or maybe you're even jobless and you don't have any job at all. Or maybe you're like me and had nursing subliminally implanted into your brain since a youth. Whatever it is, nursing past your mind. In this video, I'm going to cover 5 different ways on how you can secure whether the nursing degree is the right path for you. Step number 1. Take a breath and brainstorm. Really think about what it is that you love to do, what you enjoy doing, and what it is that would make you most happiest doing for most of your adulthood, okay? I think that's very important. People skip this step, and often they are ready to go into work without really knowing what it takes to become a nurse. Are you okay with the sight of urine, blood, or feces? You must be okay with all 3 if you really want to become a nursing major. Have a moment of stillness and really think about what it is that you enjoy to do. Why would you want to do nursing? It's not easy. It's not something for everybody, and that's okay. I'm hoping that this video will help you find out what's best for you, okay? Because you are a unique individual being. For me, I noticed that nursing was the right path for me when I found myself fascinated. We would go to the hospital, as both my brothers had sickle cell, so growing up we would go to the hospitals a lot. And so just seeing how my mom would attend to my siblings, because she's a nurse as well, and just seeing how the nurses within the facilities would attend to them, all really influenced me on why I decided to become a nurse. Practice that stillness, really think about your actions and how you go about living your life, and what it is exactly that brings you joy throughout the day. So whatever it is, whatever it may be for you, then I would encourage you guys to dig deeper and make sure that this is something that is not just going to change and flip with the switch, you know? If you want to commit to it, you want to do nursing, commit to it fully and go ham, baby. Go all the way. Tip number 2 we have is academic excellence. It is really important to be proficient in all of your academics as much as possible. I'm not saying you got to be a straight A in everything, but if you can put the time, put the effort, go through it. I really want you guys to excel. I want you guys to succeed. I want you guys to put your best foot forward. It doesn't matter if you've already graduated high school, or let's say you're in your final year and you're like, oh crap, it's too late. It's never too late, baby. It's never too late. Be the best you, because guess what? You're in your own lane. And let me tell you something. Your path is not going to be the same as everybody else's. That's just so boring and played out. Why don't you do something that makes you stand out, right? I really encourage you guys to have the best academic performance that you can while in school, because guess what, if you guys are trying to decide upon a degree, graduate schools are going to take you, the better grade you have a better chance, right? Not only that, but also having extracurricular activities as well. Not just saying, you know, be a bookworm and that's it, but if you enjoy books, be a bookworm, be you, okay? I would say don't take college for granted, okay? Definitely not. It doesn't matter if you're beginning, if you're in school already, if you're thinking about turning your leaf around, go ahead and do that and just put your best foot forward in class. That will only assist you in the end, because especially if you're trying to get into the nursing program, for the most part, I know that they normally take an average of a 3.0, okay? And I think that's like a B average, BC average, not sure, but I know some colleges also take maybe like a 2.8 or lower, depending on what your T's score is. And so not all of them are totally based on GPA, but it couldn't hurt to just have a better GPA than you already do. Tip number 3, I want you to dig deeper. What do I mean by dig deeper? I mean, do your research, friend. Google is your friend. There's so many things that you can look up and just research and just be able to see what kind of degree is right for you. Remember, I said this is not just for nurses. This is for any and every degree that you want to obtain. You want to go ahead and go through school. Here are some things that you guys should focus on. 1, what classes you need to take in order to be eligible to apply to said school, nursing, whatever it is, okay? You want to follow up with that school specifically to see what it is that you need to apply. Some have certain test requirements, some have the GPA like I mentioned before. All of these all come into play when you're sending in your application, right? And I want you guys, if you're, for all those who are doing nursing school, be ready to take biology, anatomy, physio, chemistry, stats, you know, English. I think that's it. Be ready to take all of those, okay? And if all of those scare you but you really want to do it, buckle down and you can do it. Make sure you talk to that specific counselor in the school that you want to study in, okay? Don't talk to your counselor because you're transferring over. I want you, if you're doing nursing, please hear me, or you're doing any field specifically that has a school of its own, talk to those counselors. The general education counselors, they'll help you, but they may hurt you, okay? Because I know a few friends that their counselor was like, oh, you should take a few more classes. Nah. You want to get in and get out. Not only that, but another thing I want you guys to think about is it something I can afford? What can I actually afford? Am I going to have to work while being in the nursing program? What does that look like to you? Really think about that and find out what degree is right for you, because you don't want to go through all this wahala, all this stress, and it's like at the end of the day, you're not even going to be able to do it because you can't afford it. Some people who go to, let's say, West Coast University, for instance, I think it's about $100K to just get your RN. That's just your bachelor's, okay? Some programs are like 30,000. I think mine was about like maybe 30,000 all in all, but I took the ADN route and then I went to BSN and now I'm doing my master's. So see, no one path to getting the same goal, because I still have my degree. Guys, I want to take this time to ask you guys to let me know down in the comments below, what kind of career paths are you guys interested in? Maybe it's nursing, maybe it's non-nursing related, but I definitely want to know, and I want to know if this video is helping you guys kind of pinpoint what exactly you guys want to do. Also, if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and turn on that bell notification. Tip number 4 I have for you is to talk with somebody in that field, right? It can only help you. Let's say maybe your mom's friend, or maybe your dad's friend, or maybe your friend's friend. You never know who you can talk to who are already in these positions. That way, as you're going through your confusion and decision making process, you can actually have a resource to go to and keep questioning them. Have a list of questions that you have ready for them, so that when you meet with them, it can flow naturally and you won't have to take up any more time than you kind of need to from them, just so that you can take all the notes that they say, go back and really think about it, and think about, is this the right career path for me, whatever that career path may be. And also for the nursing folks, I will link below some YouTubers that I found online who are pretty awesome, and I feel like they have a specialty that they're engaged in that you guys can reach out to if that's something that you guys are interested and curious about. Tip number 5, and the last final tip, is to test the waters. What do I mean by test the waters, Eva? What could that possibly mean? I'm not swimming. No, you're not swimming, but you're swimming in the sea of confusion, okay? Because you're trying to figure out what path is for you? For me, it was very easy as a caregiver to kind of see, right? I was able to gravitate and see, even though in the beginning I wanted to become a pediatric nurse practitioner. Honestly, that's not my goal. I went through my peds rotation and it was not for me. That was like the most difficult rotation for me, just because I have a hard time seeing very sick kids. When I was doing my caregiver position, I was mainly dealing with kids with mental disabilities and autism. So it was, I think that route I gravitated more towards, and that kind of sealed the stamp for me in deciding what I wanted to do with my master's career. So I think it's very important to test the waters, work in those conditions. That way you can see if this is something that you can first mentally and physically deal with. Mental health is so important, you guys, and so you really want to make sure that whatever career path you choose, you're going to be happy waking up every day, getting dressed, whatever time it may be, just to go and move forward and to help people in whatever way that you guys want to. So I would suggest you test the waters by A, getting some type of internship, B, if you want to do nursing, becoming a CNA, being a caregiver like I did, or you can even become a student nurse when you're working. All of these things would expose you to that environment. That way you have the best sense of, okay, what is it I'm going to be doing once I finish my degree? Is this something that I still want to do? Because let me tell you, there are some people I know that they stepped foot in the hospital, they're like, it's not for me. And that's okay, it's not for everybody. But like I said before, you can use these tips to figure out what career path is best for you. So let's say you got through this entire video and you decided, you know what, nursing isn't for me. I took the tips and I applied them and it's still not for me. Then that's totally okay. I would suggest that you take this with about 3 to 5 different areas that you are deciding on studying and use these tools and apply it to that. I guarantee you that you're gonna have a success rate, right? Because it's allowing your brain to really focus in and go through each thing and think about, can I really see myself doing this? I feel like a lot of people sometimes jump into a career and then they feel like it's too late to go back because they're already in it, and then they end up suffering, and I don't think that's cool. So I feel like let's be mindful and let's think beforehand so that we have a better rate of success in the future. I want to remind you guys that this will also combat decision fatigue, because it's allowing your mind to be still and to really think about all of these things critically and see if you can see yourself being happy with any of these things. I also want to remind you guys to remember that you're in your own lane, okay? Sis, bro, you're in your own lane. There is nobody like you. There will never be another like you, okay? So you need to own that and remember that it's okay whenever you finish. If you feel like you want to go to an ADN and then a BSN and then you want to get your MSN, go ahead and do the damn thing. If you decide that you want to get to LVN and stop, do the damn thing. Just do it though. It doesn't matter whatever you decide, as long as you're happy at the end of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed that video and I hope it was really informative. Please let me know down below what you guys liked, what you guys would have, I would have added to the video. And you know, like I said, I'm a nurse, I'm available. If you want to ask me any questions, I would totally love to help you with your journey. That would be awesome to me. So you can message me privately, or if you want to comment down below in the discussions, and so we can facilitate some kind of discussion. I also want to see, like I said before, what are the different types of career paths you guys are interested in. Let me know, and don't forget to like, share this video to a friend, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you're curious about what it's like being a nurse living with COVID and you definitely want to hear some poetry, which I know you do, go ahead and click my other link to the video. I'm going to link it somewhere around here or maybe at the end screen. So yeah, but thank you. Ciao for now.